There's some weird DC S worker type stuff that's going on, a secret world in DC that involves the Epstein files. And I'm going to talk about it live tonight in my Clarity group. Get in my description and join. Get in my homepage and join. Why do you think I repeatedly tell you join it? Because it's the hottest thing you'll ever hear, because people don't hear this stuff on social media in general. There's no way in the world I could put that out on social media. But I'm going to tell you some insider stuff that came my way. I used to work on Kamala Harris's campaign. I have 30 years marketing branding experience. And I thought I've heard things working in film and music, but Jesus, in politics, it is crazy. She's in trouble. Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi's in trouble. Okay, Pam Bondi's in trouble. There's two ladies in trouble right now under the Trump administration. Pam Bondi with this in the Epstein files, and Kristi Noem over there under that flood. That flood in FEMA, they're gonna throw under the bus under it. But I'll do another video on that. I'm trying to in fact, I'll talk about that in detail tonight on my Clarity group. Also, I'll talk about why I believe the first people to go under the Trump administration, resign, or even possibly jail eventually will be women. I think you already know women, that's what the deal is. The good old boy club. But I'm going to talk about the targeting of that tonight in the Clarity group. Here's what I want you to understand, and I'll talk a little more about Kristi Noem in the next video. Here's the thing I want you to understand. Or the video after the next video. Here's what I want you to understand very clearly. We are dealing with, you and I are dealing with a scenario where there is a secret, gray, dark society in Washington, D.C. And it involves S-worker, Mayflower Matter type stuff. Look that name up. Very famous person who did that. She later went on to become a speaker at Ivy League schools. But I will tell you like this. They're protecting not Trump, but some other very powerful people. It's the same reason we all believe Epstein got offed. But here's the thing. They got some very powerful stuff, by all means, that are getting shut down. And her opening her mouth saying that's on my desk was the worst thing she could have said. Oh my goodness. And now she's having civil war going on between her and the FBI. It's not looking good for Bondi. But in general, we don't have a lot of people who can last pretty long through that position. Remember, Obama had two different people. Eric Holder didn't last 2 terms. He didn't last. It's a hard job. It's a hard job just in general. But when you got all of this stuff and you're talking about 50 potential wars going on with the DOJ, because now these idiots have killed off national injunctions because they kept getting their butts whipped over it. The Trump administration is 14 and 101. That's their record for court. They keep losing. The most recent one was out in L.A. in California. A judge said, listen, all of California ain't with this. A federal judge, Biden-appointed judge, said, no, you are not going to send ICE targeting people because they're brown or the way they speak. Or I'm like, oh, where'd they get that from? I wonder. Black people. But, 160 years. But, yeah, targeting people because of who they are. Lincoln Riley. Real. Y'all better get up in my group, for real. I'm about to go off. I'm going to get Malcolm X up in there. We ain't land on Plymouth Rock. No, I'm gonna get very, 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 very boisterous in there. And sometimes in my lives, that's why I tell people to come to my lives. I'm going to stop the recordings and say stuff off the record. There's a society. And it's a relationship between DC, Hollywood, London, Milan, yes, Italy, Milan, Paris. So London, Milan, Paris, New York. Forgot to mention them, New York, DC, LA. Oh, two other cities, Miami, Las Vegas. Man, I'm going to blow y'all minds with this one tonight. I'm going live at 7 p.m. Central. Get your butt in here. How much is it? It's 20. Let me tell you, the events that I do, it's only, the great part about it is $20 a month, or you can get the whole year just for $100. But here's what's crazy. I'm going to do about 10, 12 events a month. And here's the thing. They got replays. Most do. That's the thing I got to tell you. Most. One or two of them is unrecorded. I'm telling you. Don't play. Get up in here. Because I wish I could put it in my members Diamonds group for YouTube. They flagged something I put out there a couple of days back. Had to just say fuck it and take it down. But yeah, come on through, y'all. This is going to be one of them moments. One of them moments. Find the money. Do it. It's worth the investment. Because here's the thing. You can get breaking news anywhere. You can get the stuff. I ain't telling you what CNN and MSNBC and every crate out there is telling you. I'm telling you not only the inside stuff, but I'm also, the greatest thing out of the Clary group is I really remove that terror from your hearts. If you're freaked out and you really need to hear some enforced truth on this, because today I'm also talking about how to empower your peace in the midst of Trumpism. That's what it's called every Saturday. But the theme for today is 7 p.m. 14 hours as I do this. I'm doing this 5 in the morning, Chicago time. It will be 7 p.m. And I'm telling you, we're going to talk about some extra stuff. But the empowering your peace part is trying to find something to do other than stress stuff out. Because there's only so much we can do. It's like growing a plant, y'all. You grow a plant, you water it, you feed, give it plant food, give it sunlight, talk nice to it. But at one point, it's got to do its thing. We got to be patient. Same thing with this. This is a game of marathons. We're running the long game. But I'm giving you the inside ugly, not for the sake of gossipy stuff, but for the sake of why are they acting this way? They know they got that file. They know they got it. Why are they hiding it? Protect Trump? No. No, it's not Trump. Everybody know Trump in that. What would they be protecting on Trump? They know everybody know Trump on that. But there's people on that client list. People. And I'm not going to name names tonight, but I'm going to give you some certified hits on where to look. Join me there. You're going to have a lot of fun.